Hey guys, it's Arthur from My Sake Journey, where you and I explore sake together. And today I have a Nigorizake. This was actually a gift that I got from a friend who is originally from Shimane Prefecture. She lives in Osaka now, but she gave me this sake from Shimane because she knows that I like sake. Now, I've never actually had a Nigorizake before, so let me explain what this is. Well, Nigori means cloudy or muddy, but cloudy sounds better. It's more means cloudy. And so what that means is that the sake itself is not very clear, but they have a lot of the rice solids kind of floating in it. So it's got a nice milky, creamy appearance to it. I think if we go down to the camera over here, you can see that actually, the sake solids, the rice solids have separated from the liquid. You can see this kind of like two-tier effect right here. Now, all sake made for drinking is filtered, and Nigorizake is filtered. It's just not filtered as thoroughly as regular sake, which is why it has these solids left into it. So some people will say that Nigorizake is unfiltered sake, but that's not quite correct. So what's this gonna taste like? Well, because you have more parts of the rice in there, you're gonna get more of a ricey taste to it. Sometimes it can be sweet or creamy or even toasty, depending on how the rice has been prepared. All right, well, let's get into it. So as you see, like in here, if I just drink it the way that it is, the rice solids aren't gonna get mixed very well. So it even says on the label right here that we need to shake it a bit, give it that nice cloudy look to it, just like that. And now let's get a taste of it. Yeah, you can see it's definitely very thick. It has a very creamy appearance to it. One other thing that you can notice here is that actually you have some of the rice solids, the granules sticking to the bottle. So it's almost like pulp, if you want to call it that. It's almost like sake with pulp in it. But when you taste it, you don't really get a feeling of the rice solids. It's still pretty smooth. So let's try this. Oh yeah, this is good. Okay, so with a Nigorizake like this, it's gonna have a much richer texture to it, much more of a creamy texture. Not quite like milk, but getting in that direction. Now, about this sake, so this sake actually is Honjozo sake, which means that they put brewer's alcohol, distilled alcohol to mix it. And one of the reasons people choose Honjozo sake is because you can make it cheaper, but also you can give it more of that bite, more of that stronger taste to it. So whereas normally Junmai sake has about 15% alcohol percentage, this is at about 19 or 20 actually. Actually, last time when I was tasting it, I got kind of drunk more than I would on normal sake because you have those two kinds of alcohol in it, and it's a higher alcohol content. One other thing about this sake though is that it actually has some sweetener in it. In Japanese you call it torui, which literally means sugar genus, sugar type of thing. It's basically a sweetener to make it taste better. And actually I think they've done a really good job with this sake. The Kasen Brewery has done a pretty nice job because, of course, when you drink the sake at first, you get a nice toasty, ricey taste to it. And then after that, the distiller's alcohol comes in and you get that kind of alcoholic bite, but it doesn't stick for very long. The sweetener comes in afterwards and gives it a very nice, sweet finish. I've never had any other sort of Nigorizake before, so I don't know what really to compare it to, but this one's actually pretty good. Normally, I don't like Honjozo sake because of that bite to it, but because of the sweetener in here, it actually has a very nice, smooth finish to it. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching another episode. And if you have any questions about sake, please let me know in the comment box below. I would love to explore sake with you. And until next time, enjoy your sake adventures.